Hello everyone, Drip here. This is going to be part 2 of my Dragon Ball Cosmology Remastered series. As I promised I would upload it today, I did get quite a few views in a short time and quite a few people are already subscribed, so I want to say thank you for that. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, so you can find out whenever you post a new video and you don't miss out on it. If you want the context for this series, make sure you go watch the part 1 first, because that's basically the intro. Now without further ado, let's get straight into it. In the last video, we already established the infinityism of the regular universe pretty easily, so let's go straight into the other universal plus-size construct in the cosmology. The most notable one is the Demon Realm, which is a parallel world to the universe. Basically, it works with different laws as magic is more prevalent than science there. Another one is the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, and it's also another universal plus-size construct. Another notable one is Shinsekai, and it's also another universal size construct. It's also called the Divine Realm. So basically, the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, we now know there's about 3 of them now. One of them was the one on Kami's Lookout, one of them was the one Goku and Mirrors used, and the other was the one Frieza used, to become So with this, the lowest level of the living universe would already be low multiversal in size, and these realms being compared to the universe at all would already make them infinite by extension. So just going off of that, just looking at the source material with a non-biased brain, you get low multiversal for the lowest level of the cosmology, which is the level that many people legitimately think that Goku caps at, when that's not even a fraction of the lowest level of the cosmology. So let's move on to the higher dimensions. So in the Broly movie, the novel describes Gogeta and Broly as breaking the boundaries of the universe itself, being too much for the universe to handle, smashing the literal walls of space, which would explain higher dimensionality as they can't contain their boundaries within themselves. And it's described as breaking through several superdimensional mathematical dimensions that don't exist in conventional reality. Dragon Ball Legends also describes the universe as having several layers upon layers of higher dimensions. Garlic Jr.'s Dead Zone is also considered a higher dimension, as it's verbatim stated to be a hyperspace within the actual Daizenshuu itself. Also, the Limbo space is also a higher dimension, as it's even stated that the Kai's power had no hold on that space. The Daizenshuu also confirms the existence of dimensionality in the living world. The concept of dimensionality does exist in the living world, as well as does Dragon Ball Super Exciting Guide confirming the concept of time, which would by extension include the concept of space as well. And not just the data book, or the anime or the manga, implying or showing infinite dimensionality, but even the screenwriter of Dragon Ball, Takeo Koyama, confirms with these many scans the dimensionality of the Dragon Ball verse is infinite. He confirms and even explains that the Dragon Ball has the concept of dimensionality. He explains how there's an infinite hierarchy, how there's infinite layers. There's this many scans of Takeo Koyama explaining one thing, and even stating that the data book is reliable in that regard. So if you're gonna disagree about infinite dimensionality in Dragon Ball at this point, you're just either being ignorant or you just don't want the verse to scale that high. You're just being a hater at this point, because the data book implies it, the anime, the manga imply it, Takeo Koyama verbatim states it. So yeah, Dragon Ball has an infinite hierarchy, which would make that infinite hierarchy high hyperversal. Or you can even argue low outerversal, with it being stated to be beyond the notions of space and time, as you see in the scans right here, where he explains that it's beyond the notions of space and time. So Dragon Ball does have an infinite amount of spatial temporal dimensions that each transcend the last, which would constitute an infinite hierarchy. So guys, that's it for today's video. If you made it to the end, I would like you to please subscribe, share, let everyone know that Dragon Ball is not fodder. Dragon Ball does not cap at 4D. Share to every one of your friends that power scale or watch anime. Let them know that Dragon Ball is much stronger than they think. Share, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. And look out for part 3. It'll be out by tomorrow. Peace out.